Here are my two bodyguards. When I moved into my house, I was like kind of nervous being new, and they would comfort me and they would tell me that I was safe. I don't know if people realize that trees love their babies too. These little saplings grew in my yard and they just wanted to stay, so I mowed around them and I mulched them. And when I water them, the mama trees actually feel satiated. That's how much trees love their babies. They want all their seeds to become babies too. I tried to sweep up all the maple seeds so they could all be trees and plant them somewhere. There's not enough ground. And so I did what I could. And I swept up a bunch of them and had them in crates over there. But now I have them out here. And they started coming up on the summer solstice. And there are all these little baby trees, and they all want to be adult trees. So the mama trees know what I'm doing, and they're very grateful. They're amused by me, just like people are probably amused by me. But it doesn't matter if you guys think I'm silly. It's pouring love and nurturing into the earth, into the ground, into the others. And that's what we need to do to combat the negativity that's happening in the world right now. These represent the babies who are taken from their mother. I can't do anything physically about those babies that were taken away from their mothers except put out exercises to dissipate the psychic energy of what's happening with that. And those do work. But physically, I need to do more. So what I do is I pour more love into the trees, into the earth. When I first moved into my little home, I was spending an awful lot on yard materials. Not for everything but fertilizer, little gnomes and little plants to put in here. And I thought to myself, I'm wasting a lot of money on this. And my spirit guides, the ancient ones, they don't like to be called my spirit guides because they're everybody's spirit guides. But the ancient ones came through, and what they said is, it's not possible to waste money on putting it into the earth. The earth is so depleted right now from everybody taking from it that it needs people to put love into the ground. They just want to be seen. They all want to be on camera. I have a hard time weeding because I don't want to hurt anybody. These are some of the saplings that grew. And I don't know what to do. They're so big now. If I move, someone else would probably chop them down, and that breaks my heart. So, not breaks my heart, I hate that. But I want to take them with me. But see, they grew really fast. They're just 2 years old. But they're right out my door, and they feel my love every day. They grow fast, I think. Is that big for 2 years old? So, yeah. So the more love you pour into the garden, it's almost more sacred than going to church. They showed me how when you pray with your hands together, you're sending the energy away from yourself. You send it into the sky. And that's not helpful. That just dissipates your energy. Same is true when you go to church. Those big steeples are like lightning rods to take the energy away from the earth and send it up in the sky. But you need to pour love into the earth. That's what's necessary right now. And the more people who convert their frustration and anger, instead of throwing hate at other people, which is playing in the hands of people who like that kind of thing. It just keeps the hate going. Hate fuels hate. Love dissipates hate. So if you want to dissipate the hate in the world, just love more. Just love more. You know, a lot of people that are fighting with each other are being duped by manipulative tactics that are instilled to just keep us in hate. We're on the verge of consciously evolving into a higher grade of species where we understand our empowerment. And there's factions in the world that don't want that to happen. They want us to stay stuck. They want us to keep from evolving. The only way they have to prevent that is to keep us using our new empowerment that we're just waking up to and keeping us trapped in hate. There's a little drama going on in my window. So, you know, in the Bible it said to be like a child to get into the kingdom of God, something like that. But what I do, something like this that other people would think is so silly and beneath them to do, is exactly that. Because little children, before the invention of video games and all those distractions, innately know how to love. They innately know what's needed to bring balance to the world. This is the kind of thing a child would do. So if you can suspend your fear of being judged and just pour love into the world, just do these silly things. I have to find homes for all these little saplings. Put them in the little cardboard cups and find them homes. But this is my Jenuine Forest. And the parents, those trees out front, who have shown love for me and have taught me things. They have taught me that adult trees love their children, just like people love their children. And they're grateful that their children can grow and thrive. That pours more love into those trees. And if by chance I did move this to a different place, I could take those big trees with me through their babies, because the awareness of the parents is infused in all these saplings. So if you ever move and you don't want to leave your trees, just take, well, you ask first, but take some of the seeds that want to go and bring them with you. Bring the love with you, leave the love with you, or leave the love wherever you go. The important thing is the love.